This right here, oh, that looks so cool. Okay, we're just gonna dump this in the machine. Tight. This is the natural process Columbia from Mad Lab. This is called the Mesa, my friends. I don't think this is actually available for retail. But it kind of looks like this. Nuts. Not the best lighting in here, honestly, but we're just gonna hope this works. I might just boost the brightness a little bit on here. Let's turn our grinder on first of all. Let's put this. Excuse my bean storage here. I got the Lavazza Grand Creme. Let's just go in. We're gonna warm this up a little bit. 18 grams. 18 grams is the vibe. Let's shoot for 18 grams. So the grinder has not been adjusted yet since. So everything's gonna change. The bean density is different. What's inside is different. Let's see how this ends up looking. So I'm gonna purge one. Let's purge two. All right, this is how we're looking so far. Looks pretty good. Now let's weigh the last one. And then we're gonna pull into a shot glass, I think. 20 grams? 20 grams looks fine. 20 grams looks fine. Let's try 20 grams. Yeah, 20 grams looks like just about the limit for this basket size, I think. 18 might have been wrong. Let's try it. Oops. So we're gonna go for that shot's way too fast. It's fucking nuts. I'm happy I was able to maneuver the camera and get that. That's amazing. So we got, dude, how much even is that? That was 20 seconds. 70 grams in 20 seconds. Insane. So sick. Let's act like we have people waiting for us. I gotta line out the door. Ah! All right, sick. So how this one works, we gotta hit this thing, then I gotta go finer. And honestly, that was probably just like one jump. So I probably went from like here to here. Might have been a whole jump. Go a little, tiny bit more. Cool. Now what I'm gonna have to do, increase my grind time on my setting. Actually, no, this one's saved for 6 seconds. So I have left side is 4.5, right side is 6 seconds. So we're just gonna go in with the 6 seconds because we went significantly finer, which means we went significantly finer, which means it's gonna take more time to get the same amount of dose out. 6 seconds looks like too much though. So I think we might be, excuse me, I think we might be somewhere around like the 5 second range. So let's shoot for 5 flat. Let's see what 5 flat gets us. After I purge that though. Let's try it out. All right, my friends. Sick. 5 seconds, 23 grams, way too much. Let's adjust our time. to like 4.7. I honestly don't have a good feeling about this shot, but dude, 3 grams is a lot to come out. I'm gonna just toss this whole shot away. Let's try it again. Let's do it. $23. Panic ensues. Let's do it. All right, let's try to pull this one, man. That's two in a row. So 2 in a row at 23 grams. So let's try this 20 after I scoop some out. Let's try to see where we're at with this machine. Still way too fast. Nuts, you can see it from here. Looks so gross. Did I go 5? Oh. That's amazing. All right, so I went coarser. I literally went backwards. Rookie mistake. I might cut it from here, we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. You see what happened? Everyone on YouTube commenting, you choked it, stupid. I shouldn't have moved it without it running. It's fine, no biggie. Nothing broke. All right, let's try it right there. Let's clean this. Totally not intuitive. The way that works is backwards than all the other grinders because it went. This is coarser. On the Mythos, that's finer, literally finer, because you're going righty-tighty. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yo, shout out, if you're watching on YouTube, comment about that. How do you feel about that? Where's my spoon now? Oh shit. 24 grams at 6 seconds. Still a bit much. Let's try to pull that out. Sorry, I know this setup sucks. It's like the worst bar setup ever. All right, let's see. Start the timer, 2 seconds off on this one. Still crazy, sick. Oops, forgot. Damn, this is good. This is a good troublesome one. I'm gonna try there. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Ooh, yeah, it's like barely spitting out grounds now. Hold on. That might be past the nether realm for it. Yeah, see that real ugly stuff? That's how you know you get into you've gone too far. I do want closer to a 45-second shot though, or a 40, more so because this machine, I'm not sure on the temp. If you can see, this is an old school Mirage that has no temp controls or even reader for that matter. So I'm hoping it's at least 200, but we'll see. And by see, I mean tastes. We will taste and see. This is the church of coffee. Let's do it. I don't know if I'm adding in edits here or cuts. I don't know what the audience is expecting here. Let's try it out. Alrighty, my friends. Let's start on that setting. Cool, so barely anything. Cool, that looks pretty full. Let's see how much that is. 23 grams, perfect. Okay, so back to my spoon. 20 grams, let's do it. Yeah, again, apologies, not ideal setup. It is what it is though. Shouts out Hudson Lofts. First free barista workshop going on. Let's do it. All right, so let's go for 60 grams, 40 seconds. Let's see what this shot looks like now that we've made these adjustments. A lot more realistic here. Still, honestly, still pretty tight. Yeah, I bumped it coarser by like a good amount. So let me purge that while this shot pulls a little more. Actually, we'll probably just pull it right here. Let's do it. Cool. So we ended up a little far right, a little tight. If your shot's too tight, one giveaway also is this, the tiger striping. Check that out for YouTube. If you see a lot of that crap, your shot is way too fine. Open it up. Looks like crap. You know, it's just gonna taste weird. Gonna dry your mouth out. It tastes like that motor oil. That is not that juice. Cool, so we've gone, I don't want to touch it at that point. A couple steps coarser. How much? I don't know. This grinder is like, look at no markers, no nothing. You just kind of got to be like, well, I feel like that moved enough. So that's kind of it. Real baristas, hashtag in the comments below. Real barista hours. All right, so 4 seconds gets us 19 grams of dose. So seems like we're at a pretty good particle size. Check that out. Sick. So let's go in here. Once again, natural processed Colombia. We've purged a decent amount of shots after that Lavazza Grand Creme, so I feel like we're in a good spot for shot quality. Okay, some tornadoing. Probably a little too fast now. This grinder's finicky. Yeah, way too much, right? I hit my target in 23 seconds, was it? Shit, that's nuts. It's like a little video already. Are you frustrated? You taking notes? Yeah. I'm pissed. No, I'm kidding. Cool, so we just went finer by like, shit, by how much? On here, if it's on here, I probably went from like, I was probably at like 6 1/4, now I'm at like 5 1/2. I might actually just go a tiny little bit more, tiny little bump. I'm gonna push some grinds through so that the blades align. And then we're gonna take our scale. If you wanted a review of this specific Fiorenzato grinder, this is it. Here we are. Not the prettiest sounding grinder for sure. It do sound like a beater, but you know, sick. Did he just grab the espresso with his bare hands? Yes. Let's see. Yes, way better. Fuck, might be too tight. And the crowd goes mild. Shit. Oh my god, dude. So it's like the window here is so insanely smaller than I thought. Look. This is insane. Insane in the membrane, dude. And I would say like I'm pretty good at dialing in. I would say that like I usually get an espresso dialed within 3 shots. This one's taking me for a challenge here. Okay, so let's try it here. Cause like down by 6 it was like what, 10 seconds, and now I go a little bit the other way and now it's 10 minutes for an espresso. Also grinds. Yeah, I know this looks like such a mess. Most unideal setup ever. All right, let's try it out. Okay, looks a little more normal. That's a little more normal. Sick. Finally gonna try one. Cool. So it's 60 grams in 32 seconds. Pretty sick. Nice big juicy one. Delish. Look at that. Pretty damn good. Don't look too bad, huh? This is all for you, my good sir. You'd like to split that one? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Cool. 20 grams in, 60 grams out, 32 seconds. This is a natural process Colombia from Mad Lab. That's called the Mesa. I don't think this is available for retail, but stop by and sip on this. What do you think? It's a little salty. It's a little salty. It's a little funky and weird.
Yeah, I taste that.
Okay. It's super fragrant. It's fragrant like... It's fragrant like... This might be weird. It's like a tomato kombucha.
Like kombucha, you like that in the
It's like a tomato kombucha. It's like a tomato kombucha, straight up. Cool vibe? Questionable. Questionable vibe for sure. I don't know if I'm recommending that and being like, yo, bro, you gotta try this, bro. Trust this. I think let's try to push it. Let's try to push it into the 40-second range, 40 to 45, and let's try that one. And I think it's kind of a wrap with this coffee. Let's try it out. So, a little bit finer. Cool, so sweetness, not much for sweetness or juiciness on that cup. Honestly, I would say it's more salty. It's more sour. It's more like insanely funky. That's just how the coffee is. It's an insanely crazy funky coffee. In a good way. Sorry if you couldn't hear me because of the grinder. Funky, crazy in a good way. It's definitely the type of coffee where you drink it and you're like, wow, that's loud. Like, that is loud. Like, it'll be dead silent in the cafe and you take a sip of this coffee and you're like, oh shit. That's that loud. Like, that is literally like, for the weed smokers, like, you think you're pulling up with some fire stuff and then the homie shows up and opens his bag and you're like, oh shit. I thought I had some good stuff. Alrighty, so let's see how this one's looking. Let's give the crowd another. That looks way better than like those first two. Look at this. That shit looks sexy. Yee! That was fast though. It was 25 seconds. That's amazing. How did it go backwards? Dude, this grinder's incredible. Wait, what? That's 60 grams? That don't even look right.
The scale was drifting out.
Something happened, huh? Wait, so I think, oh, that's good that this just happened on video. I think something just happened. That wasn't my actual weight. Cool. Can you rinse that glass real quick? Yeah, please. Yeah, please. Thank you so much. Let's do it. So that's 20. All right, let's try this. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think the scale was off. Okay, 6. So I gotta drop it like what, 7, 8? That looks pretty good. This is more what I wanted. I think this is gonna taste bomb, yeah. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Let's do it. Oh shit, look. I stopped it and this water goes, look, no one believes me. Literally on video. Look at it. This fucking thing's cursed, bro. The water is easy. All right. Down to split that one. Let's do it. Go ahead. I'll say, can you mix it with the spoon? Let's see. This is clean, right? Yeah. Let's do it. Sick. Let's taste that one. Cool. So this was 20 grams in, 60 grams out in, what was that, 42 seconds? 42 seconds. Sick. Why? Why a longer time shot? Because I don't know the temperature of this machine. So my gut feeling is like, okay, well, let's just tighten it up and let's just force the coffee to brew a little longer. So try to get more sugar development out of it. Cheers to wherever you're watching this from, if you're watching this. That's that shit.
Yeah, it's not.
That's the sip of victory. Cool, so maybe I'll put it on the screen here. We started at 20 grams with 60 grams out in 32 seconds. Super sour, super salty, weird vibe, like strange. Who invited you? Like, who is your homie? Like, please leave. Then we got a 25-second shot. Didn't even want to taste that one. That was like for a Jackass episode. This for the next one. This one we landed at 20 grams in, 60 grams out at 42 seconds. No real pre-infusion or post-infusion. This is kind of just the mirage. It just kind of just pumps water. It's like, it has volumetric settings. Obviously, we pulled on the continuous setting. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this. Cheers.